Meditation can be scary for those who have never tried it and don't really understand it. It's especially difficult to learn to meditate as an adult because adults have all of these ideas around what should happen and what they should feel and what they should experience. It's challenging for them to just be, to just experience what is without any sort of judgment, without analyzing the experience. And this is why children are so amazing at meditation. Once they learn how to do it, they just do it. They come out of meditation and they're always so pleased with their experience. It's really, truly magical to witness. That's not to say that it's impossible for adults to learn to meditate. In fact, it's quite possible. And it's vital to your mental health and your well-being. We just have to really commit to the daily practice and try a little bit harder. Thankfully, there are many different ways to meditate. It's important to try them on like pairs of shoes and see which ones work the best for you. Keeping in mind that the best fitting ones might change as you grow and dive deeper into the practice. I find the most simple way to start to play with meditation is to try going radio silent. And what I mean by that is just literally shut up. Just stop talking. It's called Mona, and it's the practice of observing silence. It's the nature of the mind to be constantly active, and this practice helps to slow down that incessant chatter and help us to find peaceful pauses in between thoughts. Last year, I experienced my first 10-day silent meditation retreat and can't even describe to you the effect the silence had on my brain. Now, I realize 10 days of silence is next to impossible for most of us, so start small. If you're someone who's constantly offering your opinions or advice to others, just try listening for once without responding. See what happens. Maybe you could experiment with going an hour each day without talking. You could start just right when you roll out of bed and see how long you can maintain it for. Beyond Mona, or the practice of silence, there are actually 3 different stages, main categories of meditation. Those are Pratyahara, Dharana, and Dhyana. So Pratyahara is a sensory withdrawal and literally means the emancipation of the mind from the senses. Dharana means concentration. So you're holding your attention at one single point without any break for a specific determined amount of time. Dhyana is a prolonged concentration without any sort of interruption. And that's the pure and true meditation. There are so many different types of meditation that you can try. And I recommend trying as many as possible to see which one or ones resonate or work the best for you. So here are a few that you can begin to play with on your own throughout this training. The first is just a very simple meditation. And this means you would inhale for 3 counts and exhale for 6 counts. It's as simple as that. So let's try it really quickly together. So make sure you're sitting in a comfortable place. And I'll count for you so you can just follow along with me. Close your eyes and let's begin. So inhale, breathing in for 1, 2, 3. And then exhaling out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1, 2, 3. Exhaling 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhaling 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now go ahead and open your eyes and come back to the screen. So in just those 30 seconds-ish, you'll notice already your mind is quiet. Any sort of stress or tension or fear or anxiety that you had is sort of melted away or lessened a tiny little bit, or maybe a significant amount. The next technique that we'll discuss is based in transcendental meditation. Now, this is a mantra-based meditation practice. So you actually don't have to go and get trained in transcendental meditation to practice. If you actually did go, you would be assigned a mantra based on your gender and your age. However, the training is really expensive and it isn't feasible for everybody. So I highly recommend using a simple mantra, like ahum, A-H-U-M. This is a Sanskrit word that means I am. In this technique, you don't ruminate or contemplate the meaning of the mantra. The meaning is an expression of the experience of simple, innocent, present moment awareness. I really love using the app One Giant Mind for this meditation technique. It's extremely helpful. It also uses the mantra aham, and it teaches you the process of transcendental meditation in a very simple way. If you don't want to use the app, then all you have to do is carve out 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes of your day, set a timer so that you don't have to constantly check your phone, close your eyes, and just mentally start to repeat the mantra, aham. Now, whenever your mind wanders off and gets distracted, which it will, and that's completely fine, but as soon as you notice your mind is distracted, you bring it right back to the mantra. And you can do that as many times as you need to. It's as simple as that. The next meditation technique I'll give you is the awareness meditation. Now, this just means to bring awareness to your breath. Pay attention to your inhale and your exhale. And as you're doing that, notice what sensations you feel while you're breathing. So let's try this one really quickly together. Go ahead and close your eyes. Make sure you're sitting in a very comfortable position. You can rest your hands on your knees, face up or face down. Now, with your eyes closed, just start to pay attention to your breath. Don't control it. Let it happen all on its own. It's just a gentle ebb and flow. Now, as you start to pay attention to your breath, begin to notice any sensations that arise. So maybe it's just simply feeling the little hairs on your upper lip move as you breathe in and out through your nose. You might be able to feel a dryness in the nostrils, maybe moisture. It could be coolness or heat. You could feel something unpleasant like an itching or a scratching. You might be able to feel a pulsing or a beating, like the beat of the heart. Maybe you can't feel any sensation, and that's fine too. Keeping your awareness on your breath, and if any sensations arrive, paying attention to those. Now again, I recommend staying in this meditation for at least 5 minutes if you have the time. For our purposes today, just go ahead and take a deep inhale, and then exhale out from the mouth. And once you've done that, go ahead and blink your eyes to open. So you have 3 techniques now for meditation practice. Again, I want you to try each one of them and see which one resonates the best or works the best for you. But make sure that you're trying all of them. Don't just try one and stick with that and skip the others. It's really important that you give yourself the opportunity to experience these techniques and use them like little tools in a toolbox to help you come to this awareness with your meditation practice.